Divine Masculine Collective. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Tower, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Four of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Six of Swords, and Temperance. This is actually a very good energy for the Divine Masculine Collective. Ace of Pentacles is financial stability, a new beginning. These Divine Masculines either working, I believe they're working on their financial stability, and they are more concerned about a new beginning. It's like the Divine is offering them this new beginning, and they're working hard. They have learned to not to take the money aspect, or not to give so much importance on the money aspect of the things. They're rather working for themselves, or they're working on themselves, I would say. This is Tower. Tower is actually, I think their life is falling apart. Things in their life that's no longer serving them are falling apart. The stability they built upon false foundations are falling apart, I would say. In order to rebuild, Ten of Pentacles, in order to rebuild and have this brand new beginning, and this Ten of Pentacles life, the fulfillment, the ultimate happiness. Because now there are these Three of Pentacles energy, but after the Tower moment, after this breakdown, and once they go through this Tower moment, they can achieve the Ten of Pentacles. That's a real nice card to come. And Ace of Swords. It's like the Divine is offering him the new beginning. It's another new beginning card. This is communication as well. Ace of Swords. And clarity. It's more like clarity. After this Tower moment, they're going to have the clarity on many things in their life. About the connection, about their previous situation, everything that was hidden from him, that didn't come into light, the things they could not figure out for many reasons. It's more like clarity is coming, and with this crown on top of this sword, I feel like it's going to be victorious. Whatever the clarity they're going to get, they're going to be victorious with that. And then this Four of Wands. Four of Wands is actually a twin flame card as well, 11-11. And yeah, it's a marriage card in the deck. So yeah, they can have this happy beginning with somebody, mostly with the Divine Feminine. It's anyways the time of union. This time is mostly the time twin flames come together, and he wants this happy union with this person, and they are working towards that. Even if he's not, the Divine is pushing him to working towards that. Knight of Pentacles, very slow, and at the same time we have the Knight of Swords. So like, this is very contradictory energies. It's totally opposite, because Knight of Pentacles is the most slowest moving knight on the deck, and they are very slow, very 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 slow to make offers, but they are coming with an offer, but it's very slow. But at the same time, Knight of Swords is very fast. very fast, very cutting communication. His horse is like running very fast. He's charging forward, cutting down any obstacle with his sword. He's not scared. This, on the other hand, this Knight of Pentacles is more like contemplating, thinking whether I should do this, whether I shouldn't do this. It's really, I would say it's a pretty confusing place for the Divine Masculine to be, because at one point they're thinking whether I should do this, whether I should move forward very slow, doing nothing, but at the same time they feel like doing this, coming forward, charging ahead, because they do feel like they're gonna lose this connection if they do not do this. Probably they are at this point where they are very slow and they are not offering anything. They are willing to, but they are coming with an offer very slow, and they know if they keep going in this pace, they are gonna lose this connection and Divine Feminine would go with someone else. So the Knight of Swords, it's like he's shifting from this Knight of Pentacles energy to Knight of Swords energy. That's what I feel. With all this happening, Tower, Ace of Swords, he wants this marriage, so he's no longer wants to be in this energy of Knight of Pentacles. He wants to be in the Knight of Swords energy, who charges in very fast with communication, and he's moving towards the calmer water. Whatever he had, the swords baggage he had from his past, he's taking the pain and leaving the leaving to the calmer waters. Six of Swords. There's an island there, far away, and I believe he's going towards that. He's going towards that island. Calm. This side of the water is very calm, and this side is very rough. And he's moving forward from that, moving away from that. Temperance, he's learning to have a balance, equal give and take in life, fill his own cup, and he has wisdom. Probably he must have gained some knowledge, third eye opening, wisdom from maybe he went through the dark night of soul and he got this balance now in his life. He learned to live for himself. This is an angel. And the sun, it's like the light is coming into his life. After it being so dark for so long, the sun is finally shining on their life. It's mostly their temperance, they're going with the flow, surrendering to the divine, taking care of themselves, not trying to control anything, just peaceful and calm. That's what I feel from this. They're balancing their own life. They have the control of their own life. They are the ones who has both of cups. And they are pouring from one to the other. And there's a waterfall, a lake, a pond there, so he can fill his cups now. Before he was not able to do that. Three of Pentacles. He was not able to give enough for himself because he didn't have enough self-love, I would say. Now he does. With this clarity, with this tower happening here, after tower it's going to be really good. It's 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is actually everything, not just one thing, not just Pentacles. It's abundance, the total abundance of everything. He can build an empire. There's a castle behind. Loyalty, dogs. Two people talking. Everything, it's everything. The ultimate abundance. But I believe they're still going through this Tower moment, or the Temperance. They have already been through this, or they are in the process of realizing all this. Still in the Tower moment, I believe. Still in the process of realizing that this tower has to fall, crumble down, so that I can get to the Ten of Pentacles. Then the clarity would come. When he's open, when he goes through the tower, and once he sees that, only the clarity will come. It's really we'll have clarification. Yeah. Seven of Cups up, reverse. Seven of Cups reverse is like walking away from choices. Seven of Cups upright is having many choices. Confusion. Don't know what to choose. Don't know what to do. Seven of Cups in reverse is like knowing what to do. Knowing what you want. Walking away from the choices, I would say. Two of Swords in reverse. No longer in denial. That's the word that came into my mind. No longer in denial. Two of Swords is actually not being able to make a choice, being stuck, not choosing something. Two of Swords in reverse. It's no longer being in denial and no longer being in this indecisive mode. Indecisive mode. Yeah, they've already made a choice to walk away from the options. They no longer need the options. Seven of Swords. Pretty sneaky. Walking away as much as with as many as swords he can grab. Five swords and two left behind. Pretty sneaky. I don't know. I feel like sneakily walking away from something, some situation, something. Pretty sneaky energy. And looking back at the Two of Swords left behind. No longer in conflict. Seven of Wands upright is conflict. Facing conflict, fighting, mental conflict, not knowing what to do, having a lot of mental thoughts, overthinking, fighting inside. I would say it's not rather fighting outside, it's fighting within yourself, with your mind. But Seven of Wands in reverse it's no longer there. It's no longer, it's clarity, mental clarity. They're gaining mental clarity on something. Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they could be mostly in the feminine energy. Masculine or feminine, the energy can shift. They are the Queen of Cups in reverse. It's my whole note. Queen of Cups in reverse is like they're not open. They're not ready to open their heart. Their heart space is closed off. They're not being openly vulnerable with their feelings. Queen of Cups upright. They are very emotional, has very emotional intelligence, balanced emotionally, open-hearted, but it's reverse. So it's like they're not open to give emotions, show emotions. Even if they do come, this nice Knight of Swords, even if they do charge in very quickly, it might not last, it might not be permanent. You'll go into separation again, probably. You might go into separation again because their heart space is not open. They're not ready. They're not ready to communicate honestly with an open heart, with emotions. They're blocking their heart space. They have healing to do, of course. They have more healing to do. But they want to charge in with communication because either they see you having this, all this happy 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, happy marriage. Either they see you having it with someone else. Maybe you already have someone in your life. You are planning to be with someone, building a life with someone else. It's like now they were in this Knight of Pentacles mode before, very slow, not doing anything, not taking actions, not coming with an offer, not coming forward with an offer. But now they see you in this and they want to charge in. It's just to get your attention, probably. That will not last. I mean, we'll go into a separation again because it's not coming from an open heart space. World in reverse. 8 of Wands in reverse. Everything comes in reverse now. They are not ending a cycle in their life. Some cycle, they are not ending it. They haven't still ended a cycle in their life. They're still going round and round with some cycles in their lives. There is a cycle that's supposed to end, but he's not ending it. With communication in reverse, that is mostly the reason why this person cannot come towards you with communication, because he has not ended a cycle in his life, and divine does not let anybody come in. Divine does not let in the divine masculine come into the divine feminine's life without him ending the cycle, because mostly divine feminines have ended the karmic cycles in their lives. These divine masculines are not. They have not still ended the karmic cycle in their life. That's why they cannot come with this. Even though they want to come with this communication so badly, they cannot do that. And they don't have the strength to do that as well. Since they cannot complete this cycle, they don't know what to say. They know they can't worship the divine feminine, so they don't know what to say. They don't have that strength. They feel vulnerable, to be honest. They feel unconfident in their communication or coming towards the divine feminine. Judgment in reverse. They're being called to do so. They're being called to do something, maybe probably to end this cycle, but they're not doing it. Judgment in reverse. Anyways, there's going to be a divine intervention here. Judgment. There is going to be divine intervention, because upright, this is happening properly and it's okay, but it's not. So the divine has to intervene in this situation. Divine will intervene in this situation. King of Cups. Queen of Cups. It's counterpart. Divine, it could be either divine feminine is represented as King of Cups, or he himself, divine masculine himself. After this judgment, divine masculine himself becomes open and become this divine King of Cups. Open-hearted, willing to give, loving, caring, stable person. I believe after all this, this judgment, after ending the cycle, this divine masculine will become the King of Cups. He's becoming the King of Cups. And he is learning to balance masculine and feminine energies in his life. This King of Cups and Queen of Cups are counterparts. It's like we both have both divine masculine and divine feminine both have the Queen of divine feminine and masculine within themselves. So I believe like this divine masculine is at this point is learning to balance the divine masculine and divine feminine within them. That's what they're doing. Divine, yeah, because most of the divine feminines have already done that. They are already doing the work. They have already done it. This feels like a pretty chaotic situation. It's really not a nice situation to be in. It's not even a nice situation to take part in. Divine feminines, I would say really to stay away from this situation because it's a mess, and the divine masculines themselves should work with this, should go through this alone. If you are a divine feminine, stay away from this situation. Okay, that's all I have. Thank you for listening. Thank you so much. Bye.